Prelude to Chapter 4. Mary's screams echoed throughout the cave-like stable. Sweat beat down her brow as her whole body tensed in pain. Joseph was beside Mary, unwavering in his devotion to her. Her cries continued as the sun finally set over the western hills. Then, as the stars began to sprinkle across the sky like fireflies, Mary's wails were replaced with the whimpering of a newborn baby. In a dusty stable surrounded by a host of farm animals, the promised child of God was born. Mary and Joseph cried as the newborn babe breathed in his first breaths on earth. There were no priests to sound trumpets, or incense burned at his feet. Just two doting parents, a few donkeys and sheep, and silence. It was a truly humble birth for such a long-awaited king. Yet this was the prophecy of Isaiah long before, that a virgin would conceive and give birth to a son in the city of Bethlehem, and call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. God himself, Creator and the Word of life, came down to dwell among mankind. Mary leaned over and kissed his nose. The Spirit of God was present and near. They could not begin to imagine what this child would grow up to do. For now, they held him, kissed him, listened to his cries, and attended to his every need. For now, they were doting parents humbly thanking God for the burden and blessing of caring for a king.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Pray.com's Heroes in the Bible, Ruth. I'm your host, Savannah Chrisley, and I'm so glad you've stuck with me through this journey. Subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and follow the podcast for more amazing stories like these. If you've been here from the beginning, you've seen it all: heartbreak, loyalty, faith, and bold moves. And now we are here at Ruth chapter 4, the grand finale. If you're new here, don't worry, I've got you covered. We've been following the story of Ruth, a woman who's shown us what it looks like to stay faithful even when life's falling apart. In chapter 1, we see Ruth's loyalty to Naomi when she could have just walked away. In chapter 2, we saw Ruth's hard work and God's provision through Boaz.